Wow. The sun is finally here after I don't know how many days in darkness. Are your legs in pain? Because for some reason the muscles in my thighs out of nowhere are like cramping in pain. I actually looked it up, and I think that area represents something about impatience. So that makes a lot of sense in terms of what is happening right now. Lots of things happening, lots of overwhelming emotions, lots of different emotions, and at the same time this stillness, this this inability to do anything about it. It's just like lots of things happening, but we don't really know what to do with it yet. We're just kind of breathing and looking at this blank piece of paper, blank wall. It's just open, and that's okay. Is anyone, maybe if you're looking at this, or if you're watching this, listening to this, maybe you have experienced that the past is coming up, past experiences, questioning things that has happened in the past, and maybe coming to a new understanding or a new perspective on the things that has happened for you, especially some of the more tough things that you've been through. Maybe you look at yourself with kinder eyes and more forgiving eyes, and feeling more peace about what has happened and how you coped, realizing that the way you coped was not only the best way to cope, but it was the only way, it was the only option. And some of the things that happens in our life are completely out of our control. And I think it's unfair for us to expect us to be on top of everything, and especially when really overwhelming and devastating things happen to us, we can't really decide how we're gonna react in those situations. There are so many different factors playing in, and yeah, I'm just getting this feeling of getting a new understanding about the things that you've been through, and maybe seeing it at, like, observing it from a different place. And maybe you've had very vivid dreams lately. Maybe you've slept more, or like had a deeper sense of sleep, and been dreaming of maybe your grandparents or parents or people that have passed, that in the dream is still alive. And I feel like it's because these people are still with you, and they're still with you. They're with you in the dream state, and they're with you in your waking state. They're helping you, supporting you, and like you're together with these people that, even though they're not physically here, in a way you're always together. There's a part of you that's always together with those people that mean a lot to you and has meant a lot to you. And maybe you're seeing the numbers 555 I know I did when I had very vivid dreams about my grandmother, and I woke up and asked, "Are you here?" And I looked at the clock and it said 555. Or maybe you're seeing other repeating numbers. I know I've been seeing lots of repeating numbers lately. It just means that you're right where you're supposed to be. You are on the right path. You can't be on the wrong path. And whatever happens, you're doing the things that are the best for you. And that's the most you can do. That's the best you can do. Just be true to yourself, what you feel and what you need. And everything's gonna be okay. Maybe it's just 2 cards from... I can't use this deck without laughing. I feel like I love elves and stuff like that, and it's almost December, so I feel like this is like elf size deck. I have a small deck as well. The other deck I have is Donald Duck deck I got in a magazine earlier this year, and it's even bigger than this one, but it's still small. I want to have even more decks. I want to... These ones also came out. Growth, receiving. I really got that feeling yesterday as well, like this feeling of just because you're standing still doesn't mean you're not growing. Just because you're standing still doesn't mean you're not healing. You're constantly evolving, constantly changing. Even if you don't necessarily see any signs of it in the external world, or even though it might not feel like anything is happening, you're still in a process of growing. You're constantly growing. Like, it's almost like you don't even have to do anything about it. You are just, you're constantly growing. And receiving, I feel like you're really in a state of finally being ready to receive, finally realizing that you have done so much, you have fought so much, and you've been like you've given so much to other people. Like, you have been that rain or whatever this is that I've been drawing. gold drops. You have been those golden drops to other people. Now it's your time to be this hand that is just literally just lying flat, not doing anything other than just receiving. Receiving in abundance. So much abundance. Like, receiving so it flows through you, over you, under you. Like, it's not only landing in your hand, it's landing everywhere. So much abundance. Yes. A sign. Like, life is saying yes to you. You are exactly where you need to be. And I feel like, again, it's so easy to think that because we're standing still or because we're not really seeing that much growth happening, we're growing. We're actually growing by simply just receiving, by simply just being and letting life flow to us, feeling that life says yes to us. Like, that is a sign that you're growing. I'm actually getting teary-eyed right now. I love cards. Like, I love how it mirrors the things that I'm feeling. It gives this really affirming feeling. Like, what did I just say? Like, the fact that you are, like, you're saying yes to receiving abundance, and that's a sign that you're growing. So I'm also getting this feeling of maybe it's been really hard for you to receive. Maybe it's been hard for you to trust people. Maybe it's been hard for you to know that that people want to treat you kindly. So it's really hard to put out your hand and receive, because what if what you're receiving is something that is harmful? And when you've been through abuse or neglect or harmful experiences in the past, then simply just putting out your hand when what you've experienced is harm done to you, then that in itself is extremely vulnerable and extremely brave to do, because you don't know, or the body doesn't know, if what will come pouring down is something that will harm you or do you good. But with these cards, I'm really getting this feeling of it's time, like you're ready to receive, and you're ready to receive abundance and so many wonderful things. And the fact that you're ready to receive all the good things, that in itself is a sign that you're growing. You have come so far in being able to receive when you have been taught that it was dangerous to receive, because what you were receiving was harming you. And at the same time, I'm getting this feeling of how just being in a state of receiving, being in the state of not having to do anything other than just put out your hands, figuratively or literally, that in itself means that you're growing. Like, you don't have to be the one to give to others in order to grow, in order to change, in order to move forward. You don't have to be in a masculine mindset in order to grow. Wow, yes, that's yes, that is exactly, that one hit hard. You don't have to do anything to grow. You don't have to make any decisions right now. You don't have to fight for anything right now. You're still growing. It is inevitable. And that somehow seems like almost like what's the word I'm looking for? It almost feels like that can't be true. Like, that must be like that must be against the, like, against science, against the law of nature, that someone who's just receiving can still be growing. Like, I'm getting this feeling that you think that in order to grow as a human, in order to move forward, in order to see change happening, you have to do something, you have to fight for something. And you have to, like, be active and like seek out things, seek out new opportunities and make decisions. But that state of receiving, that is literally this plant. Like, it's literally receiving the nourishment from the earth, the nourishment from the sun, the nourishment from the rain. Like it's literally just existing. And in existing, it is receiving. That is its natural state, and that's your natural state. Wow.